Imagine if for months on end that you woke up every night 2-3 o'clock in the morning to this. And then gradually that starts becoming a during the day, during the night, every second of the day. That is all you hear. After a few months, I think mentally you would become drained, right? You would become tired and exhausted from constantly hearing it and then not stopping. Because you can only for so much. Because that sound will literally shake your house. You wake up out your sleep and it's constant every day. And it's just because somebody feels like shooting in the air and being ignorant with no respect for their neighbors. See, the problem wasn't the gun. It was the constant use of it. And here the laws protect people that want to blast at any time of day that they want to. You know, I thought when I lived in the streets or whatever that I heard it bad with gunshot. You know, you get a gunshot here and there or whatever. You know, even if you did hear one every day, you didn't hear it like every hour or within an hour, like several times, like all day. I feel like all they do is shoot, right? So it kind of, like I was saying, it kind of mentally gets draining when you're trying to watch a TV show. Pow, pow, pow. You're eating dinner. Pow, pow, pow. You're fucking listening to music in your headphones. Pow, pow, pow. You're sound asleep. Pow, pow, pow. Every second of the day is filled with you getting jolts, jump, because this fucking shit just pops out of nowhere. It is insane. Nobody should have to live like that. And this is where I was sitting on the porch today and clearly kind of irritated because they were out shooting. But I was just sitting on the porch just getting some air. And I was debating on if I should address him, how I should address him, trying to, think before I act type of thing. And before I even said a word, he comes out in his front yard. He can see I'm visibly irritated, but I wasn't even really looking at him. I was actually texting my fiance, and I hear him say, "We got a problem?" Like, oh, tough, chest puffed out type. And I was like, nah, we ain't got a problem, but I was gonna see if you could kind of slow down on how often the guns are going off and the bass or whatever. Like, I wasn't trying to have issues with nobody. And the bass and the shaking, we're here, we have ears, and I was saying everything kind of respectfully, bro, he came aggressive, but I still try to stay on a calmer level because I'm not trying to get there, right? And then he goes on to just be belligerent, but I could do whatever the hell I want, whatever the fuck I want, I'm within the ordinance and stuff. And I'm like, really? At 2-3 o'clock in the morning, you're within the ordinance, Because, like I said, this is daytime, but this has been going on for months at all times, a day and night. So that's when he said something like hostile, something about a gun. I just couldn't hear every little thing he said. And then one of the guns that they were shooting, which wasn't the loud one because it was a little pistol, whatever, he stuck it in the back of his pants, and that's when he started walking, and that's when I put out my phone to record. So, something happened to me because I ain't got it on me right then. Or if he started shooting and was actually that crazy or whatever, or dumb enough to come on my property and shoot me, then whatever, my fiance know what the hell happened or what's going on or whatever happened. Whatever the results of that would have been, I had it on video. And when he realized he was on video and I had started recording, you could see him keep putting his arm behind or whatever. By the way, I'm about to show y'all the footage. But he keeps putting his arm behind himself because he keeps grabbing for that gun. Like he's debating with himself on what he's going to do. And I peeped it way before I started recording. That's why I started recording. So I'm going to let y'all see the video now. And then I'm going to talk about the situation in full. Hey, man, I'm just talking to you respectfully like you be shaking the whole house, man.
Hey, the law says 10 o'clock.
Don't come in my yard. Don't come in my yard. Don't come in my yard. Do not come in my yard. Bro, do not do that. Like, you getting aggressive for what, man? I'm just saying it's bang, 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 and then it's bass all day. Like, I'm just asking for some respect. I'm asking for some respect, man.
I work all day, but it's bass all day, right?
Dude, like, all I hear is boom, 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 boom. Like, it isn't the music, it's the bass. I was just talking to you to ask you to keep it down a little bit, man.
Keep it down a little bit,
I
man.
work during the day.
Nah, man. Nah, you be look, every weekend all here, boom, boom, boom. It shakes the shit. Cups fall in my house, bro, like constantly.
Hold on. No.
Like you coming up on my shit, bro. Like I just talked to you respectfully and you getting aggressive. I knew it was gonna be like this.
My family been here for generations, so.
Your family been here for generations, but y'all don't own this shit?
No, but hey, Monday
The
through
landlord owns this shit. He owns these properties, bro. Yeah, I'm recording this. Cause I asked you to turn it down.
What days you talking about?
Like every fucking day, y'all being fucking loud and ignorant.
I know what the law is.
You know what the law is, so you can stand behind the law, but be aggressive with people that's talking to you normally. All I said was like, man, I wanted to talk to you about the base, and you get cocky.
What days
You is one of them arrogant motherfuckers that can't stand to have an adult conversation about a grievance. You got this whole cocky, violent shit. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. You a bitch. Go on. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me.
No, we got this. Hey, no.
Nah.
I'm gonna do back to the hood.
Oh, you gonna show me back to the hood? Please do, buddy. Please do. Y'all all so fucking tough. Like, bro, go on. Like, you come on this property, you fuck.
Hey, what days you talking about?
Every fucking day, y'all blasting shit. Y'all loud every fucking day. Bro, it ain't even the music, it's the bass. Like, all I was asking is, can you turn the bass down? Respectfully asking you, man. I was respectfully asking you a question, and you want to make it an argument. You one of them motherfuckers. You is one of them motherfuckers. All the fucking time, I hear bass coming from your fucking house. Like, all you do is fuck. Don't call me the N-word, bro. Move on. Move on. Don't even use that word, bro.
Where you at?
Go on. Get the fuck out of here. I'm here every fucking day, and I hear this shit every fucking day. All the fucking time, y'all loud. We can all test to this shit. All we hear is your fucking bass. You are so fucking loud that them fucking Mexicans mistook me for you when you was fucking blazing shit.
Really?
Yes.
They at your house throwing beer bottles and shit because
Who-
your girl went down there talking shit.
No, my girl went down there and fucking addressed the shit. I went down there and addressed the shit because they fucking loud. They had me mistaken for you because you be blasting shit the whole neighborhood here. Go on, get out of my yard. Get out of my property.
Your property.
Move along. Move along. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck away, bro. Like, you don't own the fucking land you own. Don't you know this behavior gonna get you kicked out the neighborhood?
Go ahead.
You sound dumb as fuck.
Now, excuse my language, because I was going off, because I kind of got heated, because, like, first of all, in the middle of all that, he called me the N-word, and I just wasn't hearing it, because all he was saying, bro, all he kept saying, man, was when do I do this? When do I do this? When do I do this? And I kept saying every day. I just felt like I kept repeating myself. So, like, this conversation was going nowhere. Like, when the conversation that was happening off camera, I was so cool. I was so calm tempered. I was just like, look, man. And he kept getting aggressive, taking it there. That's when I pulled out the phone. And I wish that I had the beginning of this conversation recorded so y'all could see where he was trying to take it until his little girl came over there like Captain Save-A-Ho. And yes, I called her a bitch. But that's because she just was running her mouth way too much off camera. They kept speaking on my woman, so I'm just, fuck you. I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say. I'm pissed. I'm mad. Whatever. I ain't gotta explain that. I really ain't gotta explain that to nobody. Cause when you sit in that type of shit like for months on end and nothing changes and you hope, man, something will change or whatever, and then you talk to your landlord about dealing with it after trying to have these conversations and nothing changes, it just gets exhausting. And as far as the whole, when I was talking about the Mexicans in there, I had an altercation with the Mexicans in our neighborhood that I've had the same grievance with because, they're loud. Them, I didn't have a problem because, I didn't hear their music that much during the day. But, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and it's shaking my house, I had the same grievance. Come to find out, they was being loud and belligerent because they was trying to counteract the other guys loud and belligerent. And he ended up shooting at them when they were loud, which kind of shows his how much of a hypocrite he is. So I've got into it with both these people from both sides, with the good old boy and the Mexican people down there. You know, I got into it with everybody in this neighborhood. Like, y'all keep trying to hoe each other, but I'm stuck in the middle of this. I'm stuck in the middle of this war between neighbors as far as who can be louder or more belligerent and screw up the other person's peace. Oh, and here's what the guy looks like. Does he look familiar to you? And it does kind of make sense that a guy who wants to defend racist propaganda would be one calling me the N-word. Anyway, stay tuned, because I'm going to drop a part 2, maybe tomorrow or the next day, basically about the other situation with footage of how crazy this neighborhood can get and how wild these people are out here and how much they really get away with this behavior. So I'll drop that tomorrow. But leave me a like and I'll give y'all part 2.